Hello, this is your girl pvssology, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Make sure you like and subscribe. Make sure you click that notification button so you know exactly when I'm uploading new content. Today, I'm going to be doing a questionnaire. People have asked me questions about creating, and I had to write these questions down, and I will be answering these questions because these are common questions that a lot of people ask. I've gotten a lot of questions, and I'm like, you know what? It would be cool to do a video on it while I'm creating. So let's get started. The common questions asked is, how can you get started creating? Well, you have options. You have two options, actually. You have to buy the VIP Platinum, which is $10 a month, or you can buy the VIP Diamond, which is $20 a month. They each come with different incentives, but I brought the VIP Platinum, which is $10 a month, and that works out pretty well for me because it's within my budget. You're not really paying a lot of money to do this. And in the end, your work will pay off because the credits will come in. Now, another question asked is, can you make money from creating? Yes, you can make money from creating. You can choose to do 50% getting money / 50% getting your credits. Or you can do any percentage. You could do 80-20, where you get 80% of your money and 20% of your credits, vice versa, whatever. Whatever the percentage is, you make the percentage yourself. So that's up to you. I personally would probably do 50-50. So that way you don't really have to worry on each end. But yeah. A lot of people, they prefer to get 100% of their money and they'll figure out the credits later. They can always use whatever money to pay for credits and then go back into creating. It's up to them. Either way, you're gonna reap the benefits. A lot of people asked, when you do receive the money, like, when do you receive it? Well, it's a 14-day pending situation, so you have to wait 14 days after. And the reason is, a lot of people, they'll buy a product and say, you know, I don't really like this product anymore. Like, I want my credits back. They'll try to complain to Imvu for something, and it could be something so small. They probably didn't try on the product, didn't see how it would fit on their avatar, and the next thing you know, they're upset about how it looks because they didn't try it on. That's why it's important to try on all your products. There is no refunding. Now, people will submit claims and stuff to try to get their credits back. For the most part, IMVU will, kind of take that away from you as far as the credits earned for that purchase. Most of the time that happens. So that's why they do the 14-day pending. So it's only to protect them and you and the buyers. How much can you cash out? You can only cash out at $50 or more. That's it. You cannot cash out under $50. So if you made $40 in money, you can't cash that out yet. So it's all about having patience when it comes to these things. It's all about patience. And yeah, not a lot of people have patience, but at this point, you have no choice. Okay. Is there a limit on how much cash you can earn? There's a limit. I think it's about 10,000. If I'm not mistaken, 10,000, I would say. I could be wrong, but most likely it's 10,000. So, 10,000 within the 30-day period. Okay? You can't cash out more than 10,000, okay? You have to wait the next period to do that. So 10,000 is the cap. So 10,000 within that month. How can you get the money? PayPal. PayPal is the only thing they're offering now. I don't know if that's going to change in the future, but that's what it is. So PayPal is the way to go. Can you convert your credits, received into cash? No, you cannot convert. So you can have 1 million credits on you. Doesn't mean that you can convert that into cash. No, you cannot. Now, if you change it up and, actually, get 100% of your money, you can't do that at the last minute. You have to do that before then. So let's just say you already made your 1 million credits. You cannot all of a sudden decide, okay, well, I want these 1 million credits to turn into cash. No, that's not how it works. What about taxes? A lot of people wondering, like, do they take out taxes? Like, how does this work? Well, you have to contact your tax advisor. Imvu doesn't give out tax advice, so I don't know what to tell you. But if you do earn money, make sure you put a whole bunch of money aside. I would say put 90% of your money aside just for taxes, just in case. Don't spend all your money. Just do that. I'm telling you guys, just do that, because you don't want to spend, just because you have it doesn't mean you want to spend it all. You spend it all, you're going to end up having to owe taxes. I don't think they do the like W-2s like normal people. You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't think they do that. So you might want to set aside most of your money just in case. They say you have to pay a lump sum of this taxes because you owe this amount of taxes. The more money you make, the more taxes you have to pay. That's just common sense. Somebody asked, is creating hard? To be honest with you, if you are doing the most simplest creating things, like I've showed you guys videos on different ways to make money as far as the creating process, to make credits actually. Not even specifically money, but when it comes to the credits. Like the eyes are easy to do. There's so many things that are easy to do on here that is a simple recoloring goes a long way. And it depends on how fast of a learner you are. If you don't learn that fast, then it's not going to be as simple as it is. Like, if you're a slower learner and you learn step by step, following instructions is easier for you, but it takes you time, then you definitely need to practice as much as you can. Because I pump out items super quick, but just because I pump out those items super quick does not mean that I'm going to get a return on everything. Like, I've made plenty of things that I thought that were going to hit first page and it didn't. So just keep that in mind. It can be hard for anybody, even the most creative people. How long did it take me to learn? Well, how long it took me to learn, to be honest with you, it took a while. Because if you're doing this consistently and you want to be like, let's just say you're interested in it. First, you start off interested in, I only want to make furniture. Or I only want to, make baby clothes. You start off doing things smaller and then you want to expand. Like, you know what? I'm tired of making baby clothes. I don't want to just market to people who are obsessed with children or who like to role play as children. I want to market to women, men, or everybody. You can do that. That's the route I'm going, is I'm trying to market to everybody. That's why I'm making men's clothes right now. I'm marketing to everybody. Men's clothes is what put me on the map to having my clothes on first page. First page is a good step because you make so much on first page. I promise you would make a lot. Especially if you're entering into the creator program where you can earn money. It's the route to go for me. Now, personally, I've never made first page for my women's clothing, but for some reason, my men's clothing is what did it. I usually, for the women's clothing, it was probably like page 3 or something like that. But that's close enough. That's good enough because you're still being recognized. Now, someone said, give an example of the rate. So, when it comes to the rate, meaning credits earned, for every 1,000 credits, you get 40 cents. Now, yeah, that doesn't seem like much, but imagine if 1,000 people bought, let's say, the same item, and you make 100 or 200 credits for that item. That's a lot. That adds up. Let's just say your stuff is new, but only one of your items is doing good and some of the other things aren't doing. The other things will fall into place. Especially if, I notice this, when I go on first page and I see something that I like, I don't buy that item. I click on the creator and then I look at the items that they have made. And then I look at things that I actually like and I'm like, oh my goodness, this shop is actually amazing. I'm not going to buy that item on the first page, but they have other items that I like. I'm going to purchase these. So it's really important to keep that in mind, that just because the items aren't popular yet doesn't mean they can't get there. I've had old things get to better places and I didn't understand why, because I'm like, what about my new stuff? My new stuff is amazing. Why wouldn't they buy my new stuff? It takes time. And marketing yourself is easy on VU. Like, it takes no money at all. Go room hopping. Go into rooms and just interact with people. And then sometimes people ask me, oh, what are you doing? And I'd be like, oh, I'm creating. They'd be like, oh, you're creating? You have a shop? I'm like, yeah, you can check it out. They click on the link. They see my stuff. They put stuff on their wish list that they like. That's how you get people to buy your stuff. It's pretty simple. Very, very simple. Simple, easy things like that goes a long way. So, do I think creating is for everyone? Creating's not for everyone. Some people just want to get on VU and just role play. But then they realize there's ways you can actually earn without actually spending much. And that's what makes people interested. So that part in itself is good. But yeah, it's definitely important to just be open-minded, and if you have to go on sites, different sites, to get some kind of knowledge, do that. YouTube have helped me a lot, and then me actually going in GIMP and practicing and trying different techniques. That's what helped me in the long run. That's what helped me in the long run, and that's what made me a better creator. And then, for the most part, some of my things are simple. I've seen people who have the most simplest items. Colored regular plain t-shirts, for example, this t-shirt. Regular plain t-shirts, and that makes first page. And it's like, what is so special about this t-shirt? You get what I'm saying? Like, it's just a plain t-shirt. How is this getting traction over stuff that is more unique looking? Well, some people like plain. You know? Some people like plain, like a black plain shirt and a white plain shirt and a red plain shirt. These things can go with any color. So you kind of, you know, it's kind of good to have plain items. But definitely look out for more videos of mine. I will be having more content coming in. If you have any questions or concerns, definitely hit me up in the comment section. Make sure you like and subscribe. And I'll see you next time.